What's up, everybody? It's Ramonica Plachette. First and foremost, I want to thank you all so much for actually being here today, whether you are catching this live or by replay, because we're streaming this out in several different locations for the very first day. Let me be the first to welcome you, all right? So we are actually going to go ahead and get started. I know that many of you are on your lunch break, and here's the thing. Right now, I don't know if you know what's trending, but it's short form video. One of the amazing things about short form video is that we are able to deliver massive amounts of content in a relatively short amount of time, because the goal of short form video is for you to take action and for you to actually take it fast. So I'm actually going to pull up the presentation. We're going to get started. I want you to be able to consume this content, do your homework, and then come back tomorrow and invite a friend. All right. So before we actually get started today, let me do a proper greeting of you. Jackie, what's going on? Hey. We got Houston in the house. We got New Orleans in the house. You guys invite, tag, and share your friends, because I believe right now, everybody who has a business, it does not matter what type of business you have a huge opportunity to use video to actually help you grow, help you get more clients, and a whole lot more, like endless possibilities. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too anything other than you're in the right place at the right time. You just have to be willing to listen to what I'm going to share with you and take action. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Okay, let's see here. So I'll just split the screen. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to welcome you all to this challenge. All right. Like I said, we will not be long today. We're going to go for the next couple of days, and I'm going to be sharing quite a bit of information with you, because my goal is to help you first and foremost get over your fear. So a lot of times what I see people do is try to go to like the level 20 spot. Okay. Well, in order for you, and what is the level 20 spot? It would be the equivalent of someone who is in kindergarten trying to go to college. And unless you're super smart, unless you're super tech savvy, you may not get this. You may be confused about your content. Hell, you guys let me know in the comments. Tell me where you are. Where do you feel like you are in the video process? Shout out to Michelle Jones. Happy birthday. This is one of my clients. Happy birthday, lady. I'm super excited that you tuned in on your birthday to be here with us. Whoop, whoop, Satoria. Hey, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. All right. So let me know, where are you in this process? So we got first grade or kindergarten. That means you're just getting started with video. Y'all let me know in the comments. However, there's some people who are like, wait a minute, I feel like I got this. And maybe you're in 6th grade with it. Maybe you're in 12th grade. Maybe you've already hit the college rank, but you're just here for some actual tips. Okay. So let me know in the comments right now, where do you feel like you are in this entire video cycle process? Are you just getting started? Are you somewhere in the middle? Or do you feel like you have some pretty advanced skills, but maybe you just need like a refresher, or you need some tips, or you're someone who knows video, but you're just not consistent about actually using it? Okay, so I see we got pre-K in the comments. Yes, thank you for being honest. Like, I believe when you can be honest about where you are, it's going to help you get to your breakthrough a whole lot sooner, because you'll be able to really say, this is my starting point. This is why I'm asking this question. We need to know. Let me go back. You know, when you go to the doctor's office, one of the first things that they ask you is, so what kind of symptoms you have and what's going on? What's the problem? That's the first thing they ask you at the doctor's office. Then what do they do next? They ask you your vitals, right? And not ask. They do ask if you've had any problems, but they start checking your vitals. This is me, Mike checking. This is me checking your vitals right now to see really like where you are. So we got pre-K. We got, hey, need to be more consistent. We got some more pre-K. We got, okay, I'm like a sophomore in high school. I got it, but I ain't got it. Okay, and I appreciate that, D. What's up? So we got somebody saying they're in the 3rd grade, no longer afraid, but need to learn how to maximize the tools, technology, and creating a strategy. Now, I don't know who that is right there, but listen, you are speaking my language. That's why I'm here. This is what I actually do. So whoever that was, like literally, I believe you lifted that right off of like my copy. Those are the people that I serve. Okay. Okay. Ferociously fearful of video. Ooh, I like that. Y'all coming through with the catch lines and the little titles. I'm loving that right there. Thank you so much for being honest. Sonia, what is going on? Okay, it's Yolanda, third grade. Boom, I got it. All right, let's go ahead and get started because again, I know some of you guys are on your lunch break. All right, where's my clicker? Okay, let's go. So obviously some of you know who I am, maybe not. We are actually streaming this live on YouTube as well, inside of the group and to my personal page. So I am Romonica Plachette, and some of you are like, I have no idea what that actually means. So I'm going to tell you who I am and what I actually do. I'm a video and a marketing coach. Basically what that means is I help women gain confidence so that they can use video to market their products and services and make more money. That's the skinny of this thing, okay? Now, I've been using video since I started my business in 2016, and it's one of those things that has allowed me to get clients outside of my zip code, because that's something that I hear people say all the time. I want more clients, and I want more clients like outside of my area, because I believe everybody at some point feels like they're not supported in their area. So they're like, let me find more people, or let me just find people, period. If you're trying to find people and if you want to grow your business, I'm telling you right now, video is it. And there's so many different types of video. We're going to get into that tomorrow. But the first thing we need to identify is we need to talk about the fear, because that's the thing that stops people from being consistent. And that's one of the things that really stops people from actually showing up. Hold on. Oh, y'all killing me with the comments. I love it. Definitely not consistent. I'm in the 12th grade drinking Thunderbird. I love it. Y'all are hilarious. I love it. Listen, thank you so much for all of your comments, guys. So I got the video skills. So I teach light editing. I teach you how to get started, how to actually use the tools. And then we come up with the business and the marketing strategy so that you can actually grow, so that you can have a plan for the revenue, so that you can get comfortable and show up and generate more revenue, and not just little revenue, big revenue. Okay. So let's keep going. All right. Because this ain't about me. I just happen to be the vessel here. Okay. All right. Let me get my little clicker going. Come on, clicker. Let's go. All right, so this is what we need to talk about, because this is the biggest problem that I have identified. So we got boss chicks on this stream right now. We got people who are going to watch this replay who definitely know what the freak they're doing. Like, you know your craft, you know your area of expertise better than anybody. Two things. Number one, you are not owning it. When I ask most people if they consider themselves an expert, they say no. When I ask people if they consider themselves an influencer, y'all gonna make me stand up in here, they say no. My question is, why are you saying no that you're not an expert? Why are you not standing in your full power? Because you got that gift. But here's the thing, when you refuse to use video, you're not showing up. That means people can't find you. People can't buy from you. So if you are someone who's saying, I want more clients, but you're not using video, baby, you got to ask yourself, do you really want more clients because you're not using the video? I'm just going to call a spade today. This is said with love, but also I want you to be able to get a transformation. I want you to stand in your power. And in order for you to do that, we need to acknowledge why you are not showing up, why you are not doing the darn thing. And for real, that is literally how I feel like I be tapping my foot when I get on the phone with y'all and y'all start telling me all kinds of stuff and reasons about why you don't want to use video. And I'm just like, you don't understand what you're leaving on the table. You're leaving a lot on the table, and I'm not understanding that. Let's keep going. I'm just not going to move my clicker around. All right, so here's some things about video that you may not know, but it's important for me to share this with you, okay? You guys have heard me say it. I'm going to keep saying it. Video marketing is the fastest way to grow. Now, I know some of y'all like, well, I don't like social media. Okay, fine. Print you out a whole gobble of flyers and then just go hit it up in your local city. I don't know what to tell you. When you say you don't like social media and you don't want to use video, I got a question if you want it. Because if I'm telling you, this is not what Romonica said, this is what I know to be the truth, And these are the facts and the stats that are printed. Like, numbers straight up just don't lie. This is the absolute fastest way to grow. These algorithms are going hog wild. Okay. But if you're refusing to show up, you're going to miss out. Okay. You still have time. Really, the clock is just being reset across certain platforms. So it's important that you make a decision today that you're going to tap into video. So let me share some stats with you that I think will be beneficial to you and your business. Okay. So most business owners, in fact, like 80% of business owners are like, hey, I would do more video if I knew how. So put in the comments, do you need some know-how? So just put yes. Yes, you need some more know-how. You need some strategies. You need some, hey, how do I set this up? How do I be creative? Where do I find my content? If that's you, just put yes in the comment. I need some know-how, okay? The second thing that you need to know is your consumers. So let me say this. Let me slow down because I get excited. So most business owners are saying, well, I don't want to use social media. The problem with that is you want clients though. And this next stat is going to drive the point home for you. 95% of consumers are more apt to remember you and your message if they see you in video. So now this whole thing about, I don't want to show up on camera. All I'm going to say is this ish ain't for you. This is about you attracting your ideal client. This is about you positioning your message in front of someone so that they can see you, and then they will identify you as the person that you're on the run from. You're on the run from your influencer status, and you're on the run from being an expert. However, when you use video, just those two things, your people are like, oh, hey, that's the person right there. I remember seeing a video that Inez posted about her floats in New Orleans. Oh, I remember Sonia had a program about this. Oh, I remember that Michelle is a book author. Oh, I'm ready to write my book. So now let me make contact with her. But see, the problem is you guys want to go from pre-K, third grade, first grade, just getting started, don't know ish, which is no problem with that. But understand there is a process to actually learn it so that you can get to where you're going. See, you didn't go to first grade and then graduate from high school or college the next day. So I'm just confused about why people feel like they can show up on social media without the proper knowledge, without the proper skill set, not invest in it, and then be like, oh, hey, yes, I'm a pro. I took one little free thing and boom, I got it. It don't work like that. I'm going to share some tips with you. I'm going to share a lot of things with you over the next 3 days. But at the end of the day, it boils down to action. It boils down to consistency, learning and knowing a thing. And you have to be willing to invest in getting that thing done. Period. Point blank. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, great. So I see y'all. So I see some yeses here. Yes, that's what's up. I see Sonia's like, yes, want to know more. Exactly. Yes, Jackie. Shamiko, what is going on? And Jackie, I'm so glad that you are here today. So yes, you guys get what I'm saying and you understand where I'm tracking with this. Now, let me keep going. So this is another thing you need to know. A lot of people are building online businesses. Okay, now I get it. Some of you are still in your 9 to 5. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'm not that person that's going to be like, Deidre, what's up? I'm not going to be that person that's like, oh, you need to quit your job. That's not my ministry. I'm not going to tell anybody that. Like, okay. But I just saw this in the news. More and more people are like, listen, I don't want to go back into the office. In fact, people are revolting against having to go back to the office after being remote. Okay. Now, with that being said, they don't want to go back in. They like that freedom and that flexibility. Okay. What you need to know and understand is we have some things that are really trending right now. Video is one of them. When I see this stat that people don't want to go back to the office and they're willing to quit, that means you're going to have more people who are going to enter this online space. Why? Because they want the freedom and the flexibility to build their business. Anybody can build any level of business online. It takes time. It's going to take some resources. It's going to take a little elbow grease, little blood, little sweat, little tears, all of that stuff. I say all of that to say this. By next year, they're saying that 82% of internet traffic is going to be video. Now you're like, wait a minute, what does that mean? That means that everything that's happening on what we know as the internet is going to be video based. So when you think YouTube, video based, Instagram just said we're going to be video based. There's some Facebook execs that have gone on record that said by 2022, 2023, their platform is going to be video. What does that mean for you? You need to be using video, and there are various forms of video. I know some of you don't like live streaming. Guess what? If I were your coach right now, I wouldn't even tell you to get started with live streaming. I would tell you to get started with short form video. And there's probably about 6 to 8 different types of short form video that you could actually get started with. Then on the other side of, let's just say, short form video, there is still your traditional long form video, which would be something like a YouTube. Now, for those of you who are like, oh, well, YouTube, you know, it's been out there and I'm just too late to the party. That's a lie too. That's a lie. I just got started on YouTube really earlier this year, and I'm about to hit 200 subscribers. Now, for some people, that may not be a big deal, but what I'm telling you is I've only put out about, I don't know, 7 or 8 videos. And there is one particular video that is getting close to about, I don't know, maybe 5,000 views. I'm going to tell you that I've made close to $2,000 off that one video, and I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I'm just telling you that that one video has gotten me work. I literally had 2 people in the last 24 hours reach out to me because of that one video and literally said, hey, we saw your video on this. We'd like for you to take a look at our product. And can you give us some feedback? And then it went to, hey, can you get on the phone with us? We want to talk with you. Well, I can already tell you what that means. That usually means that we want to partner with you and we're willing to pay you if you'll make a video for us. Then right before I jumped on here, someone else saw the video and said, hey, we think you would be good for this program. Are you interested? Can we send you an invitation to join us? Now, I'm not telling you that to brag. I'm telling you that the exact same thing that I am doing, it's available to you. See, a lot of times you guys look at influencers and you don't consider yourself an influencer. Well, there's levels to it. So I need y'all to all put in the chat, I'm an influencer. Put that in the chat. I'm an influencer. Okay. And let me hit these comments because y'all got it lit and I appreciate it. All right. So D say, hey, I'm here. Shamiko, listen, yes, you already know it's time and a process. Yep. So 4 million people quit alone. If 4 million people quit their business, guess what? They got to generate revenue. If they're starting up, the fastest way for them to get in startup mode is to start using video across the various platforms. No, for real, not my ministry, like at all. Not my ministry at all. I just got off a call that said that, girl, you're giving us the business. Oh, listen, Tori, I ain't even got started. I ain't even got into the content. Oh no. This is why I love y'all. I love working with women because I really see y'all. Yes, come through, Sonia. I'm an influencer. I'm an influencer. Yes, I'm an influencer. Yes, y'all better keep saying that over and over. Stop looking at the Kylie Jenners of the world and the Beyoncés of the world. And because you feel like you're not at that status, you're like dumbing yourself down. And that's not how it works. Like if I can get y'all to walk away from comparing yourself to another person and just do what the freak you do, I promise you, you're going to be able to get ahead just on that alone. And I can speak to that because I have dealt with that. It was probably, 2021? I remember probably like in 2019, outside of the pandemic. I mean, I felt like my vibe around doing business and showing up in video was a little low. Like I literally had to remove myself from some communities and things like that because I felt like, number one, I wasn't being supported, but number two, I felt like I was too zoned in on what someone else was doing instead of tending to what was happening in my own backyard. And I'm typically not a person that does that. So I know that at that moment, social media had gotten the best of me. And so I can honestly say to you, keep your eyes on your own paper and show up in communities where you feel supported and not triggered. Now, I know I'm getting in y'all's ass today, but that's because I really want to see you grow. Okay. So don't take my getting all up in your face as, ooh, she's mean. This is, I'm telling you what I know you need to do after having done this for the past 4 or 5 years. I'm helping you fast track through some of my mistakes so that you can show up in your power and that you can like cut through a whole lot quicker, period. What's up, lady? Definitely, Deidre. I see you out there getting those moms together. I'm a great influencer in my lane. That's it. Yes. Inez, I think you just nailed it. Let me just put that back up. You nailed it. I'm a great influencer in my lane. Everybody has a lane. I know that my lane is video. If I can get you to understand the importance of video and not just like, oh, okay, I see Ramonica posting in her stories, I'm gonna post in stories too. Everything that I post and share is strategic. My strategic plan doesn't work for you because you probably have a different business goal. You may be at a different level in your business. So if you try to take the strategy that I'm doing and apply it to what you are doing, if we're at different stages and in different lanes, it doesn't work the same. So I just want to caution you there, because I see sometimes maybe I've talked with someone, or maybe someone's taking like a free challenge or a free download, and then they're like doing the thing. And I'm watching, I'm like, this is not what we talked about on the phone for them. This is not how you start introducing yourself to a particular audience, because there are phases and stages to all of this. And if you don't know and you don't understand, you're going to look at what someone else is doing and try to do it. And you'll be like, well, it didn't work for me. It didn't work because they may be establishing your business and you're just getting started with video. So you need to be in a I need to create awareness about me and my brand phase. And they're in, oh, let me nurture my audience phase. Two completely different things. I know that might be a little deep, maybe over your head, but that's cool. If you got a question, drop it below. Okay. Drop it below. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, all right. So let me keep going. So 82% of the internet traffic is going to be video based. Again, that is super huge. Like, you just have to understand that means that everything that you're going to be seeing on the internet is video based, even for those, and this is a little bit of foretelling, even for those of you who are in e-commerce. So you got soaps, you got clothes, you got shoes, you sell accessories, wigs, makeup, lashes, whatever that is. Guess what? You're going to need to get into the video game as well, period. Because e-com and video is huge. Hence, I'm on Amazon, the big Amazon. I'm showing up and I'm doing video. It's like every day or every week, there's something being shipped to my home by another supplier. Why? Because these people in China are saying, hey, listen, these Americans are going live and they're talking about products and services. That's a part of my new business strategy. This is what I do. I do it for Amazon. I'm working with vendors and brands, and I've opened my doors to individuals who don't want to promote, who may just need me to talk about this particular product and service. Again, these things that I'm sharing with you, they will work for you. You need the strategy. They will work for you. You need the strategy. Let's keep going. Video on your website will boost your conversions. Now, what I need to know is, do you have a website? So if you have a website, just put yes, website, no website. Put yes website, put no website. I need to know this. The reason why I'm asking for two things. Number one, if you're inside of my Facebook community, one of the things, and if you're not, you need to be, it's the Confident Entrepreneurs on Facebook. So inside of the Facebook group, I've been thinking about sharing my skills to help some of you who don't have a website get a website started. That's the first thing. Guys, you just need a website. Not only do you need a website, but you need some other tools to go with that and support. So that's a training that I want to do exclusively inside of our group. So if you're not in the Facebook group, you definitely want to join. This is something that I'm going to put out and do for the free 99, because I love you and I know that you guys need a website. So, okay, I see. Okay, come on in. Let's get this popping. So yes, website. No website. Yes, website. Yes, website. No website. Yes, website. Yes, building my own website. Okay, so no fear, no judgment. Those of you who don't have a website, make sure you're in the group. Bring a friend or two. That's a training that's coming up. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put it out. You're going to be able to watch it live. Boom, take action with me. After it's over, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to take the replay down, so y'all going to have to show up live for that. It's important for you to have a website. Why? Because if you have a website and you have an offer and you attach video to it, guess what? When people come to your landing page, now they're able to say, oh, snap, wait a minute. Not only do I see the copy, because some people don't like to read, which is why I'm like thrown off that some of y'all be writing books that have 800 pages. Ain't nobody gonna read that, but that's another story. Because some of y'all need to write a book, Get with Michelle, but y'all scared and y'all think the book needs to be 800 pages. Baby, we're not reading 800 page books. We just not, okay? We got the Bible. That's a lot. Some of y'all be falling asleep on that. And so they're just not going to read your 800-page book. So let's break things down into smaller bites. Add video to your website. When you add video to your website, people are able to see you, or they're able to see some video content. If you got some music going, they're like, okay, I'm feeling this. The next thing you know, they've clicked the button and signed up. That's a conversion. If you don't have if you don't have video on your website, I'm not saying that you're going to be unsuccessful. What I'm saying is if you add it, that means that more people are apt to opt into whatever it is that you're offering. And I'm going to tell you this from my own experience. I don't have video on every single landing page, but the ones that have video, because that's a good form of communication for me, those are the ones that do better. So I know this stat to be true for me. Okay. All right. Boom. Let's keep going. Yes, there's more. I promise. All right. Let me get back over here. I get to moving the clicker around and then I have to get back to it. All right. I got 4 more slides. Stay tuned. If I can get back to the clicker, back to the presentation. Okay, here we go. Maybe. All right. Okay, so this is the big question of the day. So what is your fear? What's holding you back? What is your fear, or what is holding you back? If you guys would put that in the comments, that would be great. Put it in the comments. What is your fear? What's holding you back? If y'all need some nudging, I can share with you the ones that that I hear most often, but I want to know from you because it's different for each person. It's different for each person. Trolls. Okay, that's cool. All right, Sonia. All right, that's fair. As y'all are putting those in, I want to speak to that. So when I started on Periscope, you want to talk about trolls? Oh my gosh. They would come in, they would call you names, names, my friends' names, like everything. There literally were people who were just straight up there to troll, right? Deidre probably remembers, Thea probably remembers, because these are people who were on, what's up, Kizzy? There were people who were on Periscope. Who else is on here that will remember that? Where is MIA? Where is Miami? Jackie probably remembers. Okay, so trolls would be there. Guess what? You learn to work through the trolls. So we got trolls, we got clarity, second guessing. I made a list of things that I've had. Okay, hate taking mere pictures. Listen, let me pause on this one real quick because this is one that I really like. I'm leaning in on. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Okay, so Deetha is like, yes, I remember the trolls and the foolishness, but guess what? We just work past it. Like, what it does is it makes your skin thick. So remember, yes, okay, so all right, so y'all see, we remember the trolls. So what I want to tell you is I survived the trolls. Let's go back for a second because I think social media makes us forget stuff. Let's go back to when we were like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. Yeah, okay, Dr. Linda remembers Periscope was the Wild Wild West for real on everything. So remember when we were like 6 years old, 7 years old, and we were hanging out during the summers with our cousins and people used to jank you, right? They would jank you. They'd be like, your lips ashy, your hands dry, big lips, whatever, woo, 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 woo. So yeah, did it sting a little bit? Sure. But did we learn how to clap back? Did we learn how to clap back? Yes, we did. And guess what that did? It thickened our skin. So I know in this world that we're in now, especially with kids, I'm talking about, if we got some bullying going on, yeah, let's bypass that. But somebody saying, I don't like you, you ugly, your lips big, your hair this, da-da-da-da-da. If you only knew what I was saying in my head, it goes something like, man, F you. That's what I'm saying in my head. I don't give a damn about what someone else has to say about what I'm doing, because at the end of the day, I know what my gifting is. I know what my calling is. And I'm just not willing to let a troll get me off my game. So I need you guys to adopt that same thing. You can't afford to let a troll get in your headspace and F up your thinking. You got to be so committed and so passionate to what you're doing that you'll move past the fear of trolling. Deidre remembers too. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go back. So what is your fear? What's holding you back? If you have not put that in, go ahead and do that. I just saw something that I want to talk about for just a minute. I don't know who this is, and that's okay. It says, I hate taking mirror pictures. Okay, so this is a thing that I hear from women. Fear of pictures, fear of video. I get it. What I don't get, I hear what y'all saying, but I'm like, why? Why? I feel like we need to be quiet for a second. I need to know why. Because I'm going to tell you what I want to do is I want to normalize pretty for women who are over 40. Because I just saw somebody else in the comment, and I'm feeling like a little emotional right now. I just saw someone else in the comments say ageism. Here's the thing. I'm almost 50. I don't mind telling you. My goal, though, is that when I'm 50 to look like I'm 30. What does that require? I drink water. I try to take care of my skin. And I do things that make me feel good. Some of y'all not tapping into doing shit that make you feel good. See, when we work, let me go. We're going here today because this is a part of the fear. And if I can get you to get over this, then we can take action. So when we worked in corporate, nope, let me back up. Even before that, our whole damn life, we've been told what to do by somebody. Okay. Mama and them, big mama, grandma, auntie, whoever raised you, they told you what to do. You got to school, the teacher told you what to do. You got to college. If you went to college, they told you what to do. If you joined the armed services, they told you what to do. Got to a corporate job, they told you what to do. So now this very thing that everybody is in pursuit of, which is called freedom, you want it, but you don't know what to do with it because you're afraid to make decisions for you because your whole entire life, someone has told you what to do. And so now when you have an opportunity to tap into what you want, fear kicks in because you're like, I don't even know what I want. So I'm just afraid and I'm going to sit here. And I'm saying in 2021, we're not doing that. If you're working with me, we're not doing that no more. Let that go. Because I went through that after I left my corporate job. I realized I'm like, what do I really want to do? Who am I? And that's the question you got to ask yourself. Who are you? And what do you want to do? And once you can identify that, it's going to help you move past your fear. I'm normalizing pretty. If you feel like purple lipstick makes you feel pretty, shit, wear it. Put it on. Don't worry. All of this is about getting past what other people think and being so focused on what you want and what you're willing to do. It's going to cause you to move if you're serious. All right. Let's keep going. Let's talk about, we can't get into each one of these. Gosh, dog it, I want to. Ooh, I feel like we need a Periscope room. Now, Clubhouse room after this. Ageism, it's real, but we're in control of making shit pop for us. Yeah, Deidre, you got to get your clowning skills up. Yeah, you got to clown them back, clap back. Because, did Tabitha Brown, did she not have the best read? She didn't cuss. She didn't go out. It was so sweet. It was the most organic, best, heartfelt read, like you don't know me kind of thing I'd ever seen. So yeah, you got to work on that. Fear is not having content, but create a month's worth. It's a mental trigger. I understand that. And I can help you with that. I understand. I can help you. Thank you, Calandria. Yes. Yes, self-esteem is so real it's for all of us in one way or another, all of us. It may be different areas, different triggers. Until we can talk about them and or identify what they are, they hold us hostage. You're absolutely right. Sometimes reluctant because I want to be sure that I'm being relevant and not just out there. I'd rather you be out there and figure out the relevant part than to sit there and not do anything. Come on, it's time to take action. I want to see everybody move. Yes, Thea, you already know. You have to believe in yourself and others. Yes, step out. Yes, I'm here for it. Angel, thanks for joining us over on YouTube. Yes, Deidre. Oh, y'all feel me. Constant reminder. Yes. Absolutely. I suffer with that when I first got in the beauty industry, but then I realized I was the poster child for looking Good over 50. Preach, 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 preach. Okay. Who am I? This is a ministry. It is. It is. Oh, just say Forever Troll is a blessing. Yes. All right, let's keep going. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because I know it takes a lot to say it, but I'm telling you, it's healing on the other side of saying it. That's the beautiful thing about it. All right. So let's talk about something real quick because somebody gonna say, oh, I don't have the equipment. I know this random, but I needed to get that out there. You don't need the fancy equipment. This is about taking action. So throw that away today because somebody's gonna be like, okay, I ain't afraid no more. And then you're gonna go to your next excuse. Oh, I don't have fancy equipment. No. All you need is your phone to get started. That's how I got started with this phone. In fact, I've had the same phone for a really long time and I use it so often. Just saying, throw that one away because that's what's going to come up for you next. I know that was random, but I had to put that in there because that's what's coming next. So this is what's on the other side of your fear. Tell me which ones, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Because what's on the other side of the video fear is confidence, signature programs, new products, services, power, greater influence, greater levels of expertise. Because once you start doing it, once you've seen and felt a certain thing, you're not going to go back. You might slip and fall, but get back up. We fall down, but we get up. Okay, for real. Okay, I love it. So here we go. Someone says that's a part of my struggle. Okay. Listen, we all got business struggles. This is what I want to tell y'all. We all, me, my business friends, my coaches who are at highest of the highest levels, their coaches who are at the highest. So listen, the Bible speaks about fear. I think it's 365 times. So God already knew we were going to deal with fear. It's going to come up. Okay, that's number one. Number two is you thinking that your fear is just something that you deal with and you the only one. And then you looking at other folks, stop doing that. You're looking at other folks like, if I just had it like they, or they don't know what I'm going through. No, you don't know what they're going through. And the thing is, if you will just be in a community, we got a community. If you would just be in a community and when something comes up, say it. Hey, I'm feeling like this today because you're probably not the only one. And then other people can rally around you. But see, we've been taught in our community, don't tell your business and don't say nothing. Man, I will tell somebody something in a New York minute. Ask my mama. Shit, I've been telling our family business. I will go get my hair pressed at Miss Seal House on Woodward Avenue in Gulfport, Mississippi. And, you know, probably by the time my mama was picking me up, Miss Seal was on the phone telling other folks in the community what I had told. Of course, it'd get back to my grandmama. Then my mama like, why was you over there telling our business? Hell, I didn't know it was a secret. I mean, I'm just saying. So we got to stop as our community sitting on our hands and not rallying around each other. These are things that we don't talk about that we need to talk more about. And the reason why we need to talk more about it is because these are things that are showing up in our business. See, that stuff we used to do in corporate, you go and you work your 9 to 5 and then you go home and you interact with your family. Your business now is like your 9 to 5. And so you don't have people in your home who are working your business with you. So where's your outlet? I'm just saying, I'm telling you what happened to me. I'm telling you. Exactly. We were taught not to. I was like, well, y'all shouldn't have told me. I mean, if you didn't want me to say something, I'm just saying. Let's go back to this list. So Michelle's like signature programs. All right. So when you have this video confidence, and it should be the first list. So a lot of times, let me say this. Sometimes people come to me. I had somebody come to me about a couple of weeks ago, and they wanted me to build out a signature program for them. And I do those, okay? It's like $7,500 for me to do it. They don't have to do any work. Before I got on the phone with them, though, my spirit got stirred up. And my spirit got stirred up because I was wondering, does this person have an audience? See, there are people who will tell you to go build out your program and create 50 million videos to put in the program. And all of that's fine and dandy. But my question is, who are you going to sell it to? You haven't shown up. So who are you going to sell this to? So if you want a signature program, but you don't have an audience, you hate social media, you're unwilling to do it, and you're trying to get clients outside of your zip code, again, my question is how? I could not take that client in good faith. I can't, because we need to build an audience first. So that's another layer of service. So now we're talking about something bigger unless you're in a group coaching program. I'm always going to operate in integrity. I'm not perfect, but my heart's desire is to be in integrity with people because I'm on assignment. So how dare I misstep? So when your spirit gets stirred up about, I don't know if this is the right step for them, I know this is what they want. In other words, I know, and it would be so easy for me to get on here and tell you all, hey, make $50,000 tomorrow with zero audience, and all you need is a freebie and a $29 program. I would be lying to you. But y'all download that foolishness all day, every day. Someone says, download my 200K blueprint. Y'all never realize that they made that and they did that, but they use video, they use social media, they have a mailing list of 20,000 people, or maybe it's 5,000 active people, or maybe they have a social media roster, i.e. Facebook, with 5,000 friends, business connections, and things like that. This shit only works if you have put in some work. If you haven't put any work, understand you're in kindergarten getting started. Now, if you have a list of people who already know you, or you have a crew somewhere, maybe they're even offline and they're ready to buy a thing from you, then you good. I can help you. But if we're starting at ground zero, let's be super clear about what you have to do at ground zero to get started. And that's where people are missing the mark, because you're seeing this advertisement. You're seeing someone saying, yeah, they made 100K. They didn't say you could do it without having the stuff that they have. That's where I'm like, y'all, I need y'all to think. This is why when you leave corporate, you got to be clear about what you want, where you are, the tools, the coaches, and the things that you need to help you level up, and understand it's a process. You did not go to college after your freshman year, graduate, and get $100,000 job. Put in the work. Stop thinking that, yes, there's some shortcuts. And I will tell you, working with a coach or a consultant like myself, yeah, I can get you some shortcuts. There's still some work you have to do. The shortcut is going to be, hey, here's some mistakes I made, and let me tell you exactly how to create, what you need to create, what to do, You still need the people. The people, that's you showing up. You always got to have people to buy. Do you need 100 people? Do you need 10,000 people on your list? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can work with 5 people with a $10,000 offer and you're straight. But it's some people like, wait a minute, I ain't at the level where I want to offer anything for $10,000 yet. That's no problem. Let's start with a smaller offer. Let's get that created and let's build an audience. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have an audience, you don't have anybody to sell to. So every time you think about saying you don't want to show up in video, you don't want to do short form, long video, live streams, pre-recorded. If you're saying you don't want to do that, I'm not your person. I cannot help you. I help people who want to use video, period. Now, I used to be like, if you don't want to use video, I can't help you because I'm video. Now, will we talk about some posting strategy? Sure. But if we're talking about what's trending and what's the fastest way to grow and what all of the platforms are pushing out, that's video. So if you're saying you don't want to use video, no problem. Keep hanging out with me, but I don't know how I can help you. I don't. Yes. I don't know how you hate social media. It's free, because if we all We all had to build our business with no social media. Now we're talking about commercials, billboards, shit ton of flyers, always out on the pavement, pounding, trying to get somebody to. Ain't nobody got time for that. This is quick and easy for me. This is quick and easy for me. How do I make money over here? Somebody sends me something. I make a video, post the video and get paid. Make a course and get paid. Show up on someone else's platform and share something with them and get paid. Take on a client and show them how to do a certain thing and get paid from my home with some booty shorts on and a shirt. I'm comfortable. I ain't mad at nobody. When people like, oh, all you do is work versus what? We still in a pandemic. Yeah, I'm at home with my laptop in my bed, chilling, enjoying what I do, helping women grow their business by using video. I don't understand what the problem is. Hello. Yes. Please. Okay. Video is a must. Yes. Falling in love with video. Yes. Y'all, we got to use common sense and logic behind this, okay? It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm not saying it's going to take 50 million years. That's not what I'm saying. But you did not finish first grade. You didn't finish elementary school in 1 year. You didn't finish junior high school in 1 year. You didn't finish high school in 1 year. You didn't finish college in 1 year. And you did not go from just getting started making $21,000 to jumping up to $100,000 plus $1,000 in your job in 1 year. So stop. Don't come to me talking about, well, hey, can you help me get this done in 20 days? Yes, I can. You want to use video? Yes. Okay, cool. You want to create a high ticket offer? Cool. I can help you. But if you own that, I don't want to do that social media. I don't want to use video. I don't want to create a high ticket offer. Okay. Then go get one of them free downloads where they're going to feed you some BS. I'm just saying. That's exactly how I feel. Yes, you love what you do. So it never feels like work. It never feels like work. They go to work every day to pay their bills. We're doing the same thing. We just have more flexibility. Truth, truth, truth. I'm so tired of you and everybody else about this video stuff. It's tight, but it's right. We are here for it. We are here for it. Okay, let's keep going. So this is what's available to you. Do you want these things? If you do, just put yes in the comments for me. If this is what you want, put yes in the comments for me. Put yes in the comments. Last slide. Last slide. I didn't mean to keep y'all this long. Of course you got homework, darling. Of course you have homework. You have homework. You have homework. You have homework. Come on, yeses. Yes. So the first thing is, this is, you don't answer this here. This is your homework. Okay. I want you to come inside of the Facebook group because that's where I'm going to post this. If you have any questions or you need any support around the homework, you're going to post it in the Facebook group. So that means if you're watching this on YouTube, you got to come to the Facebook group. There should be a link in my bio where you can join the Facebook group. If not, let me see if I have a banner for it. Hold on. You can go to this place right here. So screenshot this. If you're on YouTube, go to my link and there's a link in the bio to join the Facebook group. Okay. If y'all don't have a link in your bio set up, holler at me. We got to get that taken care of too. This is the new menu. Okay. This is the new menu. That's another story for another day. We'll talk about that later in the group. All right. So this is your homework. What is your video fear? That's the first thing. What is your video fear? You need to have this conversation with yourself. Get your notebook and write this down. What is the fear? If it's 5 or 10 of them, list it. Okay. What could you accomplish if you weren't afraid of the camera and your power? And your power. I know I didn't know my power. And I tell people all the time, I'm not even fully in it yet. Like I'm still transitioning into my full power. I just didn't know. Okay. Now I know. So I'm working to show up 100% fully everywhere I want to be. Keywords, where I want to be. That where I want to be is based on Where are my clients and who are the people that I want to work with? Okay. Because you get the choice when you have your own business. All right. And then this is the exercise, because I suspect that some of you may be triggered by your looks and how you sound and all that. Sound how you sound. You can't change that. I mean, I guess you could be like me in my first video. Hey, YouTubers, you could do that. But you sound how you sound. Your voice is your voice. You look how you look. Can you change it? Can you enhance it? Sure. Do what you do. Do what makes you feel good. That's a part of the problem for a lot of people, not leaning into what makes you feel good. Shut out the noise and what everybody else has going on. This is it. Shut it out. Block. What makes you feel good? Okay. So this is where I want you to really get tapped in today. I want you to grab your phone. You don't have to post this. You can share with me if you want to, but grab your phone. I want you to turn your camera on and I want you to hit the video button and I want you to push it and I want you to hold it and I want you to talk to you. I want you to state who you are. I want you to say what you want. I want you to talk about what's holding you back. I want you to talk about what are you committed to accomplishing before this year is out. When you do that, you're probably going to cry. You're probably going to cry because you're going to realize what you've been holding on the inside, what's been holding you back, what's been keeping you stuck. When you do that, and when you let the tears flow, cry on video. You need to hold on to that. Don't post it anywhere. If you want to share it with me personally, that's fine. But this is for you. The quicker you get to owning you, your success, your desires, and what you want, the better your life is going to be for it. The better your life will be for it. So this is about you. This is part one to getting over the fear. Listen, I can teach you strategy all day long. I can show you how to set stuff up. I can help you come up with your content, be creative. We can come up with a gazillion revenue streams, all of that. But if you don't believe in you and you got this fear around showing up on camera, nothing I say is going to matter until you start to own you and your greatness and know where you are. And I'm not saying that if you say, I don't like how I look and I think I sound crazy, I'm not telling you that's going to go away tonight. I'm saying you just acknowledged it. And so now you'll know that, okay, so maybe I sound funny. Great. But I mean, I think everybody feels some kind of way about their voice. I don't, but a lot of people do. So make this video, hold your camera, record yourself. This is for you because the quicker you can get out of your own damn way, the easier it's going to be to get the result that you want. But a lot of this is fear-based. Any questions? Comments? Okay. You got your assignment. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Same time. All right, let me get these off of here. Same time. This is just hopping around because it wants to. All right. Same time tomorrow. Invite a friend. If you have any questions, my DM's open. I just want to serve you. You guys take it easy. I love y'all so much. And I'm on a mission to work with at least 10 women who are really ready to maximize everything left for 2021. Because I'm telling you, we're not out of time. You are not out of time. You're not too late. You're not too old. You're not too fat. You're not too anything. You're in the right place at the right time. Your position or you're positioning yourself to take action if you're serious and if you're willing to just do the simple work. The simple work tonight is get that first, write this stuff down because that's going to get it flowing. But then the camera exercise, because this is what we're talking about, video fear. Get that camera out, turn it on, just hit record. I didn't say go live because somebody like, I don't want to put all my business out there. Look, you're not putting your business out there. This is you talking to you on camera. Get your camera out, hit record, and you're just going to talk to yourself. You're not streaming anywhere. Hold on to the video. Watch the video. Okay. You can DM it. Just DM it. You can send it to me in the DM. You can send it to me in the DM if you want to share it. By all means, I'm here for you. Okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 12 noon. Take care.